Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake with DTF Fishing, and today I'm bringing you guys another installment in my complete knot tying series, Knot Easy. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys an incredibly strong knot, the Berkley Braid Knot. This knot was famously crowned as the strongest fishing knot in the Knot Wars series on YouTube after a barrage of scientific tests. Even though I feel like there were some really strong knots missing from the lineup, you can't knock the Berkley Braid Knot as it topped some of the world's strongest knots. Now we're gonna get right into tying the knot, but before we do, if you guys do enjoy the video today or learn something of value here, I would appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's go tie a knot. Alright guys, for the purposes of visibility today, I'm gonna be using this large screw eye bolt and this high visibility 200-pound braid. So to start, we're just gonna take our line through the eye, and then we're gonna come back through in the opposite direction. And in doing this, we want to have about 6 inches of length on both sides. Next, we're just going to pinch together both sides, and in doing this, I want my tag end to be about half the length of the loop. So I'll just bring the tag end over and pinch about halfway up the loop, just like that. Next, I like to insert my pinky finger right here in the bottom of this loop, just like that. And that's going to allow us to apply tension while keeping our fingers free to perform our wraps in the next step. Our next step is going to be to take this loop here and we're going to wrap it around all 4 of these lines going down toward the eye of the hook. For heavier line, I like to do 4 to 5 wraps, and for lighter line, I like to do 6 to 8 wraps. So now we're going to perform the wraps and we'll count them as we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we're going to take our loop tag end here and we're going to place it through this bottommost loop. So we can release our pinky finger now and go ahead and put that tag end through, and we're just going to pinch it like that. Now at this stage, we're ready to go ahead and cinch this knot down, but before we do, I want to make sure my lines aren't crossed in the eye of that hook. They aren't in this case, but if they are, just uncross them. And now we're going to go ahead and lubricate the entirety of this knot just to prevent some line burn. Just like that. Now I'm going to continue to hold this tag end here. I'm going to go ahead and release my topmost pinch, and using the main line and tag end up here, I'm going to start to pull, and that is going to cinch the knot down toward the eye of the hook, just like that. After cinching it down to the eye, I'm going to go ahead and wrap my line and tag end with my hand and just make sure I pull that extra tight, just like that. And our final step is to trim our tag end. So I'm going to trim this tag end here, and I'm also going to trim this loop tag end here, both of them close to the knot. And there you have it, guys, a completed Berkley Braid Knot. And now, just to make that a little bit easier to follow, let's go ahead and watch it again in slow motion. And we're back. Thank you guys again for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. There's no denying that the Berkley Braid Knot is extremely strong, as it topped a lot of the world's strongest knots. But as I mentioned before, in the Knot Wars series, there were a lot of contenders that were missing from the lineup. In actuality, the Berkley Braid Knot should have been in an entirely separate category of double line knots, like the double uni knot, the double improved clinch knot, the double San Diego jam knot, and so on and so forth. What I'd really like to do is test the strength of the Berkley Braid Knot against some other double line knots. Whether or not I decide to go through with it really depends on you guys. If these knot videos continue to do well down the road, I'll purchase the necessary equipment to scientifically test the Berkley Braid Knot against all of the world's strongest knots that were missing from the original Knot Wars lineup. And we'll call it something like Knot Wars 2 Battle of the Juggernauts. You guys can probably tell I've already put a little bit of thought into this. The equipment I'm gonna need to test these knots is actually really expensive, so if you guys do wanna see that, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Your support is what's gonna make it happen. Regardless, I've got more tips, tricks, tutorials, unboxings, reviews, and adventures coming your way, so I'll catch you guys in the next video.